What is going on? I am Johnny Von Duke and you are watching Disney Channel. Why the fuck do I keep doing this intro? You know, there are just some cases where when it comes to politicians, I just want to throw them over the nearest bridge into the nearest ocean that's shark infested. They tend to do a lot of things that just really get on my nerves, probably get on your nerves too. And at the end of the day, they somehow manage to screw everybody over for no good reason. What is this thing we're talking about today? Well, this motherfucking goober Vivek. He's from Florida. He's unfortunately in government. He wants to run for president. And he is seeking to remove rights from US-born citizens. That is right. Now, we have some lovely called the 14th Amendment, which essentially says if you're born on US soil, you get rights. It's what allows me, you, everybody, basically to get rights. It's a thing that we've had for fucking ever. It's mostly meant to cover immigrants because, well, if you're new here, if you're not very familiar with America, we are kind of a nation of immigrants. We're a nation of migrants. Look through our whole history, even going all the way back to my people, the Native Americans. You know, they crossed the land bridge to get here back when that land bridge actually existed. So, well, a small portion of them anyway. But that's what I'm basically saying. America has always been this boiling pot, this melting pot, this whatever pot you want to call it. Point is, a bunch of stuff always gets thrown into this bitch. And things like the 14th Amendment is what keeps it, how can I say this, peaceful? Make sure we don't go off the rails into stupidity. You know, we have a base guideline rules for ourselves to make sure we don't do something stupid, trample over some guy or some kid, just anybody trying to live their life here, you know. We got things like that in place everywhere. And then we have goobers like this who just want to remove it left, right, front, forward, and center. And this little section comes from The Hill, and it says here, GOP president candidate Vivek rammed my dick up my ass, said Friday he would deport the children of undocumented immigrants with their families despite them already being U.S. citizens. There are legally contested questions under the 14th Amendment of whether the child of an illegal immigrant is indeed a child who enjoys birthright citizenship or not. Ram my dick up my ass, said after a town hall in Iowa. Now, real quick, I brought up the Spark Notes version for the 14th Amendment for everybody who wants to read it. I don't need to read this to you. We've already explained this. This is just for the people who really desperately need Spark Notes for whatever reason. Then going even further into this, I looked up how much of our current U.S. population is immigrants. I don't know fully how accurate this is. I would need to do a lot more research. But right here, you can see that if we are just talking, you know, people who would come here, like 50 million people born outside of the states residing in the country. That is a lot of fucking immigrants. That is a lot. And then going even further, I went into profile of unauthorized population or illegal immigrants. Blah. And then you can see this lovely fucking number over here, which is just massive. And then it breaks it down even further. I'm not going into all this, but hey, this site exists. If everybody wants to look it up, find it, do whatever. I'm just showing this because, well, the data is a key part of why this guy is trying to do this, and we'll get further into that, but we got some more data points to pull up quick. And so, as you can see here, our overall population is 1.9 million. So it's 331.9 million people. As of 2021, I can't find any results for 2022 and 2023 that are really heavily accurate. But, I gotta redo this part. Fuck. And then going even further into this, here is our current population overall, which is 331.9 million people as of 2021. So, considering Google doesn't want to give us 2023 numbers right now, add or subtract by 500,000, I guess. And as you can see here, if we're going by the amount of population we have lost by people just choosing to leave passively, we have lost nearly 9 million people over a certain span of time. This figure represents a doubling of the 1999 figure placed at 4.1 million. Damn, that's some heavy numbers right there. I can't even lie. That's a lot of people leaving, holy crap. And for little shits and giggles, because this guy's native state is Florida, well, we looked up his numbers real quick. 21.78 million people currently live in Florida. Holy fuck. So, out of... holy crap. So, out of that 331.9 million, 21.78 million alone are in Florida. Damn. And then we gotta consider the fact 50 million from outside came inside the US. Man, that's a lot of heads. That is actually a lot of heads. That's a lot of people. But anyway, I didn't bring that up just so we can all go over numbers for the sake of our health, I guess. I bring that up because, well, you were probably expecting something much more egregious. Like, the statistics just don't line up with the action this guy is trying to take, in my opinion. And even if it did, you're crossing a major line because, again, we've always been a country of immigrants. We just saw from the statistics alone, just in recent times, 50 million from outside have came inside the US. That's a lot of people, more than I can ever fathom. That's a lot more people than I can ever fathom, man, let me tell you. And so, it's like, when I was looking through this and all, going through the numbers, I was like expecting, okay, is something happening? Is there some large uprising, upscale? Have we gone that much further? No, I can't find shit to justify this. Like, the way he said it, it made it sound like we were receiving billions upon billions of people in here. And it's just like, okay, if we were actually getting to a point where so many people came in, to the point where everything was collapsing and all that, it's like, I don't fucking know. Maybe then there would be somewhat of a logical reasoning to this, but the reality is we're just not, yeah, look around, we're just not in that circumstance. We all have roofs over our heads, electricity's still flowing, water's still flowing, I still have food on my damn table, I still got a bed behind me, I still got my computer and all that shit. Like, I don't know what you want me to tell you, man. We're not exactly in crisis mode, we're not in martial law mode, you know, we're not in really anything drastic. And I keep seeing people flipping out and freaking shit about, immigrants, migrants, I hate to break it to you, man, I haven't noticed a fucking difference at all. No difference on my end whatsoever. And I'll be real, even if there was a difference, what the fuck am I gonna do about it? You think I'm gonna give a shit about Jose down the street? You think I'm gonna give a shit about Pablo buying a sandwich at the corner store? No, I really don't. Pablo can have his fucking sandwich, man. I don't give a shit. What's next? You want me to kick Esteban, like, out on the curb just because man wants an apartment? I'm sorry, man. Esteban can keep his apartment. I don't know what you want me to tell you. But this shit is just utterly ridiculous. This man is an actual fucking goober. Like, actually considering everything, considering the numbers don't even justify this, considering the fact that we're not in any form of massive paranoia, dark, depressing catastrophe, you know what I'm saying. How do these nutcases even get into government? Like, I'm convinced you actually just, like, that's it. You have to be a nutcase to get into government. There's no other logical explanation for it now. Like, I swear to God. Like, If Ted Bundy was alive right now and he ran for office and got in, I wouldn't be surprised. Like, these nutcases are just fucking everywhere, man. Like, what's next? Are we gonna have Freddy Krueger up in this bitch? Jason Voorhees, Michael Myers? Like, who's gonna be the next nutcase to try to run for fucking office? Like, I can't believe it. We actually have a fucking idiot right now just trying to remove rights. Unjustifiably. Not that you even can justify removing rights. But it's like, realistically speaking, if we were in like World War III right now, I don't think you and me would be so worried about our rights as much as not getting shot. So there's that. But we're not in World War III. We're not in World War III. We're not in some form of crisis mode. The only crisis mode that we're in right now is what's made by the people in office, and they want us to think is a crisis. Meanwhile, you, me, and everyone else is still sitting in our houses living the same fucking lives, and they want us to pretend otherwise, like it's all this different shit. It never is. Look, I'm sorry. I'm 23 now. For all 23 years of my life, Scout's honor, it's been the fucking same shit. Been the same shit. You know, my life's been the same under Obama. My life's been the same under Trump. My life's been the same under fucking Biden. You know, I hate breaking it to everybody, but it's like these offices and shit that my life hasn't been any different. It just hasn't. And it's like, yeah, realistically, if this guy somehow manages to win, my life's not going to be different because he's probably going to get cop-blocked in every way, shape, or form. Like, literally, every single presidency is just people cock-blocking everybody. And I just stare off and I'm like, yay, lack of progress. And then what progress is made is usually really fucking stupid, and we somehow botch it up. We somehow make ourselves look worse. I am just rambling continuously. Anyway, guys, there is one thing we need to do. Just one thing we need to do, okay? I need you all. I need you all to do me a big favor, okay? Big favor. You know, just so we can piss this guy off. You know what we gotta do? You know what we gotta do? Drop your fucking tampons and birth control shits. Tampons aren't part of birth control. But you know, whatever genitalic products you guys have, drop it in front of his house. That's what we should do. Like, litter his front steps with tampons, condoms, semen, cum, spit, piss, your shit. Doesn't matter. Just litter it all over the place. That would honestly be a very good use of those things, those items. That would be the smartest thing. In fact, ladies, if you got some blood on that stuff, please make sure it sits specifically in his mailbox. You know, that way he has to reach in and pull it out and, like, throw it away and all that stuff. Anyway, we should take it a step further. Not just your genitalic products. You know, if you have masks still from COVID that you haven't thrown away yet, you should throw that, like, on there too. If any of you guys have used underwear, diapers, can be a baby's diaper that was shat in, I don't care. You know, you should put that on his front step too. If you have buffalo diarrhea, urine, if you got Jesus Christ coming on a Caesar salad while a buffalo is shitting all over that salad, and we're not going down that fucking joke again. Anyway, guys, I have been Johnny Von Duke, and it is time to take it away, other me. Try not to lose your rights. Yeah, I hope you all enjoyed the video. It's pretty much a nothing burger, but if you've been watching my channel for all 8 years that's existed, you should know that's kind of what we do here. Anyway, if you somehow found yourself enjoying it, click over here to watch another video, click over here to watch another degenerate video, click here to subscribe to my channel, then click down there for, well, whatever lazy lack of originality content I put there. Anyway, get the fuck out of here, you filthy animal. Goodbye.